KASPA daily transactions surpass 150 M, nearly matching Bitcoin's yearly total. Guys, 150 million daily. That's mind-bending. Let's read. KASPA processed more than 158 million transactions on October 5, 2025, nearly equaling Bitcoin's total transactions for the entire previous year. Wait, hold up. Bitcoin's entire year versus KASPA's day. That's not just a flex. That's a statement. KASPA is literally performing like a next-gen Bitcoin. And here's the crazy part. It's still proof of work. The same consensus model that built Bitcoin's security legacy. Let's keep going. This makes KASPA the fastest-growing POW blockchain in terms of daily throughput. Its blockDAG architecture and Crescendo upgrade have transformed its processing capacity. The blockDAG design, that's the secret sauce here. Instead of one block at a time like Bitcoin or Ethereum, KASPA allows parallel blocks. That's like upgrading from a one-lane road to a 10-lane highway overnight. And with the Crescendo upgrade, KASPA boosted block speed from 1 per second to 10 per second. Guys, that's not a small tweak. That's a full-on performance revolution. KASPA's mainnet reached 3,585 TPS on September 17th, processing 1.92 million transactions that day, its highest ever. Almost 2 million transactions in one day. Do you realize how wild that is for a POW chain? Ethereum mainnet did around 1.6 million in the same period. KASPA, a younger project, is outpacing Ethereum's raw L1 numbers. This isn't hype, this is math. Transaction costs on KASPA remain below $0.001 per transaction. This is the killer combo. Fast, cheap, and secure. That's what blockchain adoption needs. People don't want to pay half a dollar to move $2 of crypto. KASPA is solving that, while keeping decentralization intact. KASPA's transaction surge stems from its blockDAG structure, allows multiple blocks to be processed simultaneously. So here's where it gets technical. But stay with me. A blockDAG isn't your typical blockchain. Think of it like a web of blocks all confirming each other in parallel. That means, while Bitcoin miners fight to add the next block, KASPA miners add multiple blocks at once, and the network still stays in consensus. That's why KASPA's throughput exploded, and because the block rate went from 1 block sec to 10 sec, it's now capable of tens of millions of daily transactions. We're witnessing scalability that other proof-of-work chains dream of. Transactions reach finality within seconds because KASPA uses topological sorting. Translation: near-instant confirmations. You don't wait 10 minutes for your transaction to settle. It's basically real-time POW. That's what makes KASPA so special. It's solving Bitcoin's speed issue without giving up decentralization. Now this next section from the article blew my mind. KASPA released the first draft of vProgs, verifiable programs using zero-knowledge proofs anchored to Layer 1. This is KASPA stepping into ZK territory. They're introducing off-chain computation verified on-chain, meaning smart contract-like functionality, but in KASPA's ultra-efficient style. We're talking, what? Proof stitching, conditional batches, ZK privacy, resource metering. That's not just speed anymore, that's computational intelligence. KASPA is evolving from a transactional blockchain into a programmable, privacy-ready network. And they didn't stop there, they added KASPA file storage, where you can literally upload encrypted files directly on-chain. That's a Layer 1 file system powered by POW. You pay miners in KS for storage, and downloads are free. Guys, this is decentralized infrastructure in its purest form. Bitcoin doesn't do this. Ethereum charges a fortune to do this. KASPA just does it. Now here's the cherry on top. KASPA developers proposed a quantum-resistant wallet format to protect against future cryptographic attacks. This is massive forward thinking. Quantum computing is the one thing that could break traditional cryptography, and KASPA's already preparing for it. They're switching from P2PK to a Blake2B-based address model, concealing public keys until spend time. This shows a team that's not just reacting, they're building for the next decade. I'll say it again, KASPA's not hype, KASPA's engineering. So, big picture, KASPA just matched Bitcoin's yearly transaction total in a single day. It's scaling faster, running cheaper, and adding advanced features while staying true to proof-of-work principles. If that doesn't scream long-term strength, I don't know what does. But guys, here's where things get spicy. Because all this tech dominance might just be setting the stage for a massive market move. Let's look at this second article. This one's from Captain Altcoin, titled, "Could Binance Finally List KAS?" KASPA analyst thinks the accumulation phase is over. Alright, here we go. Trader Christian Ludwig believes Binance might be close to listing KASPA on its spot exchange. Oh, that's the sentence we've all been waiting for. Because Binance listing rumors have been circling for months, but this time, it's starting to make sense. Ludwig says the timing tells a clear story. KASPA hit its peak when Binance launched futures, but no spot listing. Market makers could short futures while buying spot quietly. Exactly. This is the accumulation playbook. They short futures to keep price down, accumulate cheap tokens behind the scenes, and when they're done buying, they flip the switch. If Ludwig's right, that phase is ending now. Wallet number 2 on KASPA's network, possibly controlled by Wintermute, has been accumulating since Binance listed KAS perpetuals. Guys, Wintermute isn't some random entity. They're the liquidity powerhouse of crypto. If they're stacking KAS, that's institutional conviction. He believes Binance and Wintermute had to buy tokens with their own money, since KASPA was a fair launch. Now, this is crucial. No VC allocations, no early investor unlocks. Everything they have, they bought. That's real skin in the game. Once they finish buying, they'll want to make money from their investment, not sit in a bear market. Translation, prepare for liftoff. KASPA's trading around 0.08 up 8% this week, breaking out from a long consolidation wedge. You guys have seen the charts. That wedge has been squeezing for weeks, and now we're finally seeing volume spike. When accumulation ends, markup begins. If Binance lists KAS, even just spot, the liquidity floodgates open. Retail access skyrockets. Every major bull run in crypto has followed that exact pattern. We've seen it with Solana, with Celestia, with Pepe even. Exchange access changes. So, bottom line, 1. KASPA is executing at a level we've never seen for a proof-of-work chain. 2. Big institutions have been loading up under the radar. 3. The Binance listing could be the spark that sends this thing vertical. Now the question is, are you positioned before the crowd gets in? Let me know in the comments. Do you think the Binance listing is coming this month, or will they stretch it into Q4? I'll be watching on-chain wallets, transaction rates, and Binance wallet integrations closely. And I'll update you the second something moves. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Goldrush update. And remember, this is not financial advice. It's just my opinion based on these articles and the data. Always do your own research, but man, this chart looks ready to move. Until next time, I'm Goldrush. Stay early, stay bullish, and I'll see you in the next one.